Looks matter more than personality. Your personality is perceived based on how you look. So attractive people have good personalities by default. Physically unattractive people have bad personalities by default. If you're ugly, you therefore have a bad personality. And if you're attractive, you therefore have a good personality. Here's the thing. People will tell you that looks will only take you so far, that personality is key. Yet there are people dating people who do all types of horrible stuff to them. These people, by definition, would have terrible personalities. There are specific shelters full of people who dated people who had terrible personalities. But yet these are the very people telling you that you have to have a good personality in order to attract someone. No, that's bullshit. The only thing that matters in life, because it mattered in nature, is if you're good looking. That's it. And if you're not good looking, nothing matters. Masculinity, then, is not your athleticism. It's not your abilities or your frame, the body language. None of that matters. It's how you look when you have these things. If you're effeminate, you look feminine, or you have some asymmetry, or you have a crooked nose, no masculine body language is going to save you. You will always be considered a loser. Someone's not a loser because of their lack of social abilities. Somebody's not a loser because they don't have a car, they don't have money. Somebody is a loser solely because of how they look. If you're ugly, you're therefore a loser. Here's the thing. The idea is that you have to be kind in order to warrant respect. Now, in dating, this is bullshit. There is no respect or kindness if you're ugly. This includes men and women. Men and women both want to date good-looking people. If you're not good-looking, you cannot create attraction. Attraction cannot be created. There's nothing magical about attraction. Attraction's either there or it's not. It's a chemical reaction. It's chemical in the brain. You see a good-looking person, your brain lights up, and then you want to get with them. That's how that works. We are more likely as human beings to tolerate attractive people's behaviors. All of us, without exception. Not just some of us. And you will make more excuses for a good-looking person because they're good-looking versus an unattractive person. Excuses are seldom made for ugly people. If you're ugly, everything you do will be ugly, whether it's good or bad. In my opinion, I don't think some parents should have kids because it harms children. Children are born into a world that was never meant for them. They are born in a world where they are physically unattractive, and as a result, they are bullied in school. That's why bullying happens. See, the media won't tell you that because the media loves to make money off of children who are bullied. Who is it the media targets with psychiatric drugs? Bullied children. Why? Because they're easy targets. Psychiatrists use antipsychotics and target the victims of schools because they're an easy target. That's it. It is profitable for psychiatrists to target children who are weak, socially speaking. Children who are bullied are targets for psychiatrists and counselors and therapists. And I will go as far as to say the court systems as well. See, the court systems also make money on individuals who have been shit on in life because of how they look. What makes you a man isn't your attitude, it isn't your efforts, your endeavors, it's how you look. When women call a dude a child, it's because he looks like a child. That's it. There is no shit test. There is no game. There is no confidence. You are either good looking or you are not. Women make it easy for men they find it physically attractive. If women don't make it easy for you, I'm sorry, you're not attractive. Physically speaking, that's all that matters. Beauty is not in the eye of the beholder. Beauty is in the eye of the brain. It's wired in human beings. Women obsess over serial killers. You know why? Because every serial killer a woman obsesses about is physically attractive. all these people say that I see ugly guys with hot chicks all the time. They're under exaggerating their looks. These guys, a lot of them are just average in appearance. They're not necessarily ugly. They're just average looking, meaning they look masculine, maybe gruff, but they're definitely not ugly. The evidence of a person's physical attractiveness then is how they are treated in public. If you're ugly, people will make that known to you. It's called unprovoked pathological disgust. Um, Women especially, women hate ugly men. It's in their nature. It's in their biology. They are programmed to attack ugly men verbally, socially, just like a virus attacks a sick blood cell. It's beyond their control, and it's also not your fault. It is not your fault that you are rejected, just as it is not their fault that they hate you. Because evolution or nature does not give a shit about how you feel or how I feel. You either reproduce or have the possibility of reproduction, or you are born genetically deficient.